All right. Welcome back to the shows. See, I was about to say season 2. This is episode 2. We ain't got to season 2 yet. Hopefully. We're your host. I'm Snake. It's Mingo D, and first time is Cole. He don't have a call sign yet, so he
Not yet.
might join with one eventually.
The Sith Lord, Cole Barker.
And we watched Revenge of the Sith today
Oh, really?
while in quarantine. Yep.
Y'all quarantined down there?
No, we're not quarantined.
Oh, that cough kind of says otherwise.
Nah, I'm fine once I leave the house, but being cooped up in the house, I call.
Okay. We get into the usually, Cole, we go through the tech. I don't know, did you watch the other video or not? That you posted? We'll go through some tech talk and then kind of just segue into other stuff. Ray, he's going through he's having some kind of issues at the house right now, so he might be able to jump on. You might see him pop up. He usually goes over the tech talk. He was going to talk about the Xbox and PlayStation. Somebody actually got their hands on it early.
On the new PlayStation?
The Xbox.
Oh.
It's like this big. It's like
a tower.
Yeah, it's like a black box is green.
It has to be because with everything it's got in it. I mean.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that it was like it's got like a lot. Like,
yeah. I think it's 12 teraflops. Then the GPU, I know all that stuff. Like, you just can't make it compact because everything that they're using now is it's more powerful than a lot of the PCs. So
wow.
Yeah, so all the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox Series X beats a lot of mid-level PCs and teeters on the high end. So, and we're going to get it for maybe probably $500 to $700. So, which sounds like a lot, but if you compare it to a lot of those PCs, it's really not. It's actually a pretty good deal.
Yeah, I mean,
but to a console people and to everyday people, it is a lot of money.
Yeah.
$500 to $700. And they said, the Xbox Series X, where they showed the 12 teraflops and everything else, that wasn't the $500 system, they revealed. When they start showing you the graphics and all that, that's not their entry-level system. That's going to be the Xbox One X of that system, and that's probably like a $799 system. So, right. Yeah.
I'm just wondering if they're gonna finally do like a PC crossover, because that's freaking damn near a PC by itself.
I think you have to. I think it's stupid not to. I think right now it's stupid not to cross over all your stuff. I don't understand why PlayStation and all that other stuff is not crossed over. I mean, back in the day, it was the war. You want to have the best games on this system or that system, but it don't matter anymore. I don't think.
I think
you'll have your few exclusive games, and the rest, your third parties, they don't want to just have you playing one system, or only have one group of people playing on one system. I mean, they want as many people as they can to buy their game. And
speaking of freaking Final Fantasy, you hear about that, Cole?
Headshot. No.
How they
apparently there's a headshot. There's a lot of headshots in Final Fantasy, so yeah, I agree. Yeah, there's a couple there.
I have not heard about the Final Fantasy one. Mm-mm.
Well, with the way they're bringing Final Fantasy out, like they're remaking Final Fantasy VII for the PlayStation,
right?
The way that they're putting it out in sections, like
episodic.
Yeah, episodically.
Like what?
Episodically.
Huh.
So like remember when you got the disc back in the day, they had like three to four discs.
Right.
Like they only did that because they had to back then.
Right.
That's the only way you could fit
all that info.
Yeah. Now you can download a whole game like terabyte. We got terabytes of space, like
right.
But yet they're still gonna do it like the old game. Like once they're gonna give you the first disc, and then you're gonna have to pay for the second disc and the third disc, stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's how they're doing it.
Oh, that's not cool. So you're basically buying games.
Yeah, you're not gonna get the
full buying game. The same game, and you're buying the update.
Yeah, you're not getting the full game until you're gonna play through.
And you're gonna pay $300 for the whole system or for every game.
Damn near. Seems like it. I mean, hopefully they change it. I mean, hopefully there's
gonna be a lot of backlash on that. So
they probably will. I mean, just like
with Star Wars and Battlefront 2, they try to make them the microtransactions, and it bombed. Yeah. It bombed bad.
So horrible.
And now it's one of the best. It's one of the most highly rated games out there. It's they fixed everything. They got more subscribers than they've ever had, and all they had to do was do the right thing from the beginning. So I think that's what a lot of these companies realize is if they do the right thing in the beginning and they build that trust in the base, then they'll get all the subscribers. They'll get some transactions, because they want to continue to make money, and that's the right thing to do. But it's when they try to just cash in right away is when you start later. That's when you mess up.
Speaking of Battlefront, looks like he's playing Battlefront right now.
Absolutely. Wrecking it.
That's why you're saying.
So I think he just, low key just, kind of, got people to say, hey, buy the game. I think that's what he just did there. But I don't know.
Man, I'm telling you, it's one of the most. It's so much fun.
If we had an editing team, that's where the plug-in would go.
Yeah. To me, this thing is probably, I don't know. It's crazy fun in my opinion. It's one of the best shooters I think that's out there because it's not your typical Call of Duty. Battlefield, where they're all pretty much the same. Yeah. I mean, Star Wars is Star Wars. I mean, where else can you be Luke Skywalker or Kylo Ren?
But if you can you run around?
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Can you run around with the lightsaber and cut people in half?
Yes.
Like literally cut them in half.
You can't cut them in half. No.
You can't. Then why? That's not. I don't want it.
Oh my God.
Anyway, speaking of Star Wars, Mingo, what do you want to talk about with?
Okay, so today a report just came out. It's from the same people who did a lot of the other Star Wars rumors, but Rosario Dawson has been cast as Ahsoka Tano. Yeah, the girl that's out there running right now with you right now, Cole. Her. I don't know if she's on the game or not.
She is not.
She's gonna be live action. But then maybe they're waiting for her to be cast as Ahsoka Tano for The Mandalorian season 2, by the way, and then they're gonna put her in Battlefront. I'm making this up.
Hey,
but that would be good. That would be
well. There's no reason why Ahsoka shouldn't be in Battlefront. Everybody wants Ahsoka in Battlefront.
Yeah.
Ahsoka was pretty awesome, and who'd you hear that from? Because there's this one website called We Got This Covered. They release a lot of Star Wars stuff, and a lot of it's not true. I've heard Rosario Dawson, but she's in her 40s.
Well, it's supposed to be Ahsoka when she's older. I think the Mandalorian season 2 is supposed to be after the New Hope.
Right.
I think it's supposed to be further on.
She's supposed to be older, but I guess it's
IGN.
Well, yeah, IGN, but it was also they got it from I think something media. I forgot what team it was. exactly. But it wasn't what you just said, Cole. It wasn't those guys. So I mean, Star Wars hasn't officially came out and said anything yet.
Yeah, that is true. The Mandalorian is supposed to take place after all events, right? After episode 6, right?
It's supposed. They say it's 5 years after
episode 6.
Battle of Endor. Endor.
Yeah.
Endor. Endo. What are you?
He said, "What are you saying?" For you guys who don't know, Cole is not just a regular nerd. He's a Star Wars nerd, and he's best at it. He probably can tell you everything about the expanding universe plus now and a lot.
I think Star Wars is probably the coolest thing out there.
It says they're saying it's supposed to be 5 years. Mandalorian is set at the beginning of the chaotic period. It says just 5 years after the Battle of Endor, placing the series at 9 ABY on the timeline. What is that?
So ABY and all that stuff, that is their, like our BC. I can't tell you exactly what the AB stands for.
After Baby Yoda?
No, and that's not it. And it's not Yoda. So.
No, that's why everybody's calling the Yoda. Like,
everybody calls it that.
Baby Yoda.
It is not.
He's a Yode.
It is not.
I know this.
He said it's not Baby Yoda.
It's just his species. I know.
It's his species. And one of the last species. So.
But I don't know. I think that would be I think that's a good cast, though. Like.
Man, yeah, right. Not only is she like super hot, but her just how she looks. I mean, she'll fit Ahsoka perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's any.
But what I'm interested in obviously is I can't wait for Obi-Wan.
About that.
What about it?
So it's in production, but it's not in production. Yeah, so
it's being held.
Yeah, apparently they had to switch producers and directors. It's a lot going on over there. I mean, Ewan McGregor, did I say his name right?
Ewan McGregor's solid. He is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, he said that he's done a couple of shoots and he's read the script. He loved it. He said it's still happening. He's just not saying when. I think it's supposed to maybe a year from now, but it's still happening.
Supposed to be 2021, but they were supposed to shoot. Dang it! Supposed to have shot a little bit along this timeline. You're hoping you would get Mandalorian. And then it would go right into Obi-Wan, right? And then, because I know Winter Soldier and Falcon, they've got a lot shot on that. So, yes, sir. I'm a big fan.
Why are you panning? I just noticed that you're panning. It's like, look.
That's the only editing I got is the pan. It's my pan mode. There's not too many.
And since we have Cole on here, I'm gonna ask him about the High Republic. What do you think? Go.
The High Republic.
About the what?
The High Republic. Yeah.
The High Republic.
What do you think about it?
What is that?
Oh, you don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, so apparently their HBO. I want to say HBO. They're planning on trying to do another Star Wars TV show, or I'm not sure. But first they're coming out with a comic. I'm probably getting a little mixed up, but it's supposed to be right after the Old Republic. It's supposed to be the High Republic, and the High Republic is supposed to be
not High Republic, sir. That's why I didn't understand what you were saying. Old Republic.
No. It's a High Republic. It's after the Old Republic. Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, it's supposed to be. They just made it up. Yeah, it's supposed to be about the. Yeah.
I'm back.
Okay, so I have heard something like that. It's supposed to be Jedi based too, right? It's going to be, which baffles me because it's the same thing almost. It's like back in the day when Jedi ruled, or is this supposed to be after and it's a fictitious?
Yeah, it's supposed to be in that
canon?
time period where the Sith is gone. No, they're going to make it canon. It's supposed to be in a time period where the Sith is gone. They're supposed to explain. They're supposed to tell what the Jedi was doing then, and then they're going to have different lightsabers, like cross guards, but like metal and fencing ones and different all kinds.
Are you talking about like basically before the first lightsaber was made? Is that what?
No.
What you're saying?
No, after. It's after the Old Republic. It's after they beat the Sith and the Sith have been gone. So in that time period, what were the Jedi doing and how are they leading up until the Sith comes back? That's what that story is supposed to be about. Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Where that you're talking about? Like they're doing something to explain. Tell me earlier. I can't remember what exactly you were talking about. They're doing something that it's going to explain the books or something. Did they change?
No. You're talking about the Palpatine clone. Yeah, that mess. Yeah. Well, Disney's coming out with a whole bunch of comics in general, or books to explain different things within the timelines, to kind of explain things that people were having trouble with, and to create new stories. The High Republic is one, and another is supposed to be about Luke Skywalker and how in Episode 6 he ended up back with his when he got his plane back, X-Wing. When he got the X-Wing back, and everybody's like, how? He left it in Cloud City. How did it happen? They explain that, and then also they're explaining in Rise of the Skywalker what was going on with Palpatine. In other words, he was a clone with powers, apparently. So yeah,
not only was he a clone, Rey, whose father was Palpatine, right? Her father was Palpatine, but it was a different Palpatine. And
I thought her father was Palpatine's son.
No, her father was Palpatine, another Palpatine clone, and he was actually, I guess, kind of a good version of it. Where he didn't have powers like that, but but I thought that's why she's able to shoot lightning and all that other stuff, though.
I thought that they were saying that like he had a family, like back when he was.
Oh, they retconned it. Yeah, that's what the book was for, is to say, oh, that didn't happen. This is what really happened. Boom.
Yes.
Disney. Your face. He's like, that's stupid. I know.
It's like, I mean, they fucked up the books that already came out, and then now they did the
they're just taking pieces from the expanded universe and just adding it whenever they want to. But I mean, hey, you heard about Kylo Ren, right?
Kylo Ren?
They had to do all that stuff because
what happened to Kylo Ren? I mean, he died.
No, they gave you his origin story. I don't know. I guess that's what you want to call it.
What?
Do what? Kylo Ren?
Yeah, his origin story. Did you hear about it?
I know his original origin story, or how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
No. Well, not okay. Pretty much how he got it. I guess how he got his lightsaber and how he got, to be with the Knights of Ren or whatever. Yeah, they got a book out about that apparently. So
yeah,
what is that?
Because they just kind of threw him in there, right, with the Knights of Ren.
Yeah.
And to me, that would have been the best if they would have done a Star Wars before that, and it would have been with him in the Knights of Ren, how he got to become the Knights of Ren, because those characters are awesome. I mean, every one of them. They're all super. He looks all burnt up. He's a badass.
Yeah.
I forget his name.
Decide to put into a book and be like, oh, here you go.
Domingo? What's the
Well, I mean, it doesn't. Well, the one thing they pretty much made it seem like you're gonna hate this. Palpatine shot lightning down and destroyed all of Luke Skywalker's other apprentices or whatever, instead of Kylo Ren blowing it up. So that's the one thing they changed. And then Kylo Ren, I guess, he was upset about it, and he was on the fence of light and dark, and it's a bunch. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. I know.
Uh,
And then it shows that he went to go join the Knights of Ren. They told him to be a part of Knights of Ren, he had to kill someone. He had never killed anyone before. It's a lot. You got to look it up. Look it up. Kylo Ren's origin story or the books.
So the Knights of Ren, like they were around before Kylo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they were called. What are they called, the Knights of Ren?
Yeah, they're called Knights of Ren. Him becoming Kylo Ren just means he became a Knight of Ren.
Kind of like how Darth Vader.
He didn't create the Knights of Ren.
See, and I think that's one of the. I think that's one of the misconceptions that a lot of people like kind of assume, that's how it happened.
Right.
So it's almost like how Darth Vader got his name, like from Palpatine. He took on the Darth Vader name. Kind of like it's like almost like a cult.
Well, it is a cult.
Yeah. So he joined the cult and got the Ren name. Got it.
Oh my God, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you're gonna die. Yeah, just deal with it.
I don't know if y'all have been keeping up with Dragon Ball with the manga. Where it is. Last week I told Domingo. I don't know about you, Cole. I don't know. Did you watch last week?
Watched parts of it. Yeah, I know. You guys just really started it, right? So I mean.
Yeah. It was just last week. Just the one episode. This is episode 2.
You're in it.
I'm listening. Do what?
Really in it. You're not dreaming.
What was the last thing you knew was going on with Dragon Ball with the arc?
I haven't watched Dragon Ball obviously since Super. I've been.
Super was the last, like at the very end of. Did you ever finish that? By the way.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the new arc is still in the manga, and
still where?
Still in the manga.
Okay.
Like so right now I think they're on episode 53, I think. And the next one won't be out till like April 20th or some shit like that. But
really,
so far, like the latest one I just watched, Goku is actually able to use Ultra Instinct at will now.
At will.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He finished his training with the Angel. Whis' little brother. Like he was a part of the Time Patrol. Not Time Patrol. The Galactic Patrol.
Okay.
He wasn't full Angel. He's been kind of, I don't know why I missed out on that, or like what reasoning he was in the Galactic Patrol, but he didn't have his Angel powers. He looked like one, like the blue skin, white hair, but he doesn't have the halos and stuff like that. So he's, I guess, in training. And so anyway, he starts training with Goku. So in Goku's training with the Angel and getting his power up, that's when Vegeta's over on Yard Rat, getting his spirit control in order.
Now, is spirit control basically his version of Ultra Instinct?
No, Ultra Instinct. Okay, yeah, I guess if you want to put it that way, that's where they're going with it. He wants to. He had an idea that basically their first encounter with Moro was bad. They got their asses handed to them, and instead of going with Goku, with using Ultra Instinct, he decided to go to Yard Rat. This is what I talked about last week. So he went there to try to learn a new skill. But when getting there, he found out that they don't teach other skills. They teach one skill, and it comes with all the others. So like the basic of all this of their learning is instant transmission, what Goku learned. So he's trying to go beyond that. He's not trying to learn transmission. He's trying to find something that he can use to defeat Moro. So Goku finished his training, but Vegeta is still not sorry. Internet said it was unstable for a second.
Yeah, you blanked out there for a minute.
Yeah, you like paused.
I'm back. Is it all good? Good?
Yeah, but we missed a lot of that story, and we have 9 minutes.
I guess we got 10 more minutes left because it's running out of time.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, Goku finished his training, and he went back to Earth to help out all the Z fighters against Moro, and he's running around like base form, just taking everybody out. Like he helped Krillin and Master Roshi, and then he went and helped the others, and then finally he went to Piccolo and Gohan. They were having like the most trouble, but when he got over there first, like they were fighting he was fighting some guy, one of the underlings, but he's a strong one, and he was just getting pummeled just out of nowhere. Not like he was just getting hit, like an invisible hits just everywhere, and nobody knew what the hell was going on. But Jaco was like, y'all don't see Goku? He's right. He's just moving really fast. Like Jaku's the only one that can see him. Jaku has like his eyes can see really fast stuff. But anyway, he comes out and he's like, Goku has this confidence about him, and he's like he thinks he can just take on Moro by himself. I think that's where they're going with the story, because Goku's back right now. I think it's gonna be another one of those Vegeta and the Frieza when Battle of F, when Goku got shot by Frieza, remember? And then Vegeta actually stepped up and was whooping ass. But then Goku ended up coming back at the last. I think it's going to be along those lines. Because Goku's back right now. He's about to fight Moro. And Moro wanted him to show him his what he can do. And Goku's like, well, now it's time for me to show you what the power I've learned to fight you. And he just closed his eyes. He powered back down from blue, back down to base, and he closed his eyes, and then he just turned on Ultra Instinct. Like there was no build up or nothing. It was just instant. Oh, yeah. Like, damn.
Instant. I see what you did there.
But he called it. He said it was it's Ultra Instinct Omen. What it's supposed to be called? Yeah. But so it's going to be pretty interesting. I
can't wait.
Yeah, I can't wait till they put this in the freaking anime. Like, I want to see all this. I've been seeing it in the manga. I want to see it in the fucking. But the anime is going to be different. They always do. For some reason, the manga they do different than what they do for the anime. Like in the manga, Kefla, the fusion. Gohan was the one that's in defeated her.
Huh.
Yeah, it was. I was like, what?
Well, I mean, when does Gohan actually become like Gohan? He got a glimpse in Super, and then
he's back in this one. He's actually trained again with Piccolo, and he's back up. He's still not,
Of course,
at his. They still fucking him around, but I don't know.
Of course, I guess that whenever they take the mantle from Goku, it's going to be Gohan. And once you do that, it's over, I guess.
Well, they tried, but then people complained, and then they brought him. So but as far as the next step, I think because Vegeta, while he's learning this spirit control, he can actually, he knows what's going on Earth. Like, he didn't come back to Earth because he knew that Moro wasn't directly involved yet. So he said he had more time. So I think that they're gonna be fighting. I think that they're going to be fighting. They're gonna fight, and then next thing you know, Vegeta is gonna actually come back in, and with his power up, and he's gonna be whooping ass.
Yeah.
It might not be for long, but I think he's gonna have one up at one point.
Yeah. Which he should. Vegeta's a badass.
Yeah, that's I can't wait for
he
it.
doesn't get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he's had the most character development. I've said it last week too.
Right. He is. I mean, he's the guy's. Let's be honest. He's like the most. He's the most powerful being besides. Well, I mean, he's not stronger than Goku, but nobody else can really handle him besides Goku. Of course, Beerus and stuff like that, but
yeah.
Broly. Oh.
Yeah, well, Broly's gangster, but
I'm wondering when Broly's gonna come back too.
Yeah, especially the new one, right?
Planet. So, and he's canon now. So.
Yeah, and he's like, gosh, I mean, he's ridiculous. His power's insane.
But do y'all have anything else? I'm trying to think that was all that we really covered that we were gonna talk about. I know Ray didn't get a chance to get in, but I mean, we would have been able to talk more about the PlayStation. We could probably talk about that next week. He should be able to get back in. We might actually have some Xbox, PlayStation, more info.
Discussion.
Yeah.
Just kind of, yeah.
But, I mean, unfortunately, we only have like 3 more minutes left, I guess. I mean, says time remaining 3 minutes. Unless I
We've been talking for an hour?
No, it's 30, it's 40 minutes timeline because we're at 38 and it's got 2 minutes left. So at that, I'm going to call it. And that was episode 2. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed and actually like what we were talking about. And give us some questions,
feedback,
anything in the comments, whatever you want. If you want us to talk about anything else, or if you wanted to throw shade at us, hey, any comment's a good comment, but remember to like. I need to get this down. Like, share, subscribe,
follow,
all that jazz. LSB. That's gonna stick eventually. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. All right. Catch you next Saturday.
Okie dokie.